If you bought an ozone wristband for the football, have we started? Okay. It wasn't moving. To get a refund at the bookstore, bring the wristband to claim it, and Thursday is the last day. Thanksgiving dinner will be served at lunch today.
In national news, the SpaceX Crew 1 spaceship was the first American mission to put people in space since 2017. The crew consists of Michael S. Hopkins, Victor S. Glover, Soichiro Noguchi, Shannon Walker, and Kjell N. Lindgren. Probably pronounced none of those right. In sports, the NBA draft happened yesterday, and we have a news package on the Utah Jazz's moves.
2020 has been a crazy year, especially in sports. LA taking home 2 championships, the sporadic mess of college football, and the NFL chugging along. But the weirdest sports moment of 2020 might be here, the November NBA offseason. With the 2020-2021 season set to start on December 22nd, the NBA draft and free agency is set for mid-November. Yep, right now. So this is your 2-minute guide to everything that the Jazz have done so far in this NBA offseason. So the draft was yesterday. Before the draft started, the Jazz traded down. They sent the 23rd pick to the Knicks in exchange for the 27th and 38th overall pick. Then, right before their pick, the Jazz made another trade. They sent Tony Bradley and the 38th overall pick to the Pistons for future considerations. This trade looks like it was mostly done to clear up cap space. With the 27th pick, the Jazz selected Kansas center Udoka Azubuike. Azubuike is 7 foot with a 7'6" wingspan. He averaged 13.7 points and 10.5 rebounds for the top-ranked Jayhawks last year. His size and defensive presence give him some good upside, but he needs to work on his free throws. The Jazz then traded a future second-round pick for 39th overall pick Elijah Hughes. Hughes is a 6'6" wing from Syracuse. He averaged 19 points, 4.9 rebounds, and 3.4 assists last season. He's an athletic guard that can shoot and score. He'll add some needed depth at the wing position. In closing, the Jazz made a couple of surprising moves in the draft. Free agency starts tomorrow. The Jazz are facing some big decisions. Can you re-sign Clarkson? Can you move Ed Davis? What do you do with your mid-level exception? We'll find the answers to all these questions in the coming week.
Remember to keep safe by following the government mandate to keep your distance and to keep your mask on. Now for weather with Ava.
Thanks, Tyrell. Well, guys, luckily it's not as cold as today as it was the last time I reported. The high for today is 51 degrees and the low is 33 degrees. It might be cold enough to wear a jacket, but probably not a super thick one. If you look outside, there's no windows in here, but if you look outside, it's clear skies. And if you've been in quarantine for too long, newsflash, the sky is still blue. You should probably go outside and look at it. There's not much happening in the weather department today, but next week on Thursday, it's supposed to snow. Who knows, though? Back to you, Tyrell.
Thanks, Ava. Olympus PTA has joined with Friend to Friend to create a food pantry for any kids in our school that are food insecure. Meaning if you have a shortage of food at home, contact a principal and they can set you up with food from the Olympus Food Bank.
Tune on Tuesday, November 24th at around 9:15 a.m. to watch Riley play and review Kingdom Hearts. It'll be a fun, interactive time, so make sure to stop by. Remember, as Titans, we elevate each other to be kind, accountable, and respectful. See you next week. Yeehaw.
I find it hard to read you. You never say what's on your mind, yeah. I'm going crazy all over you. Just for a second, can you try? Every time you've been calling, saying this is what I want, then you ghost for a week and leave me hanging all alone. Push me back, pull me in, and the other way around. Pull me in, push me back.